and welcome to Privacy Settings, the show where I go through your favourite people's phones to expose their grubby little secrets. Joining me now is comedian, podcaster, and the UK's only funny pub quiz host, it's Jake Bhardwaj. Hello, Jake.
Hello. Nice to be here.
Yeah, take
that
down...
top of the show, though, people's favourite people. I don't think I'm anyone's favourite person, but I do have a lot of grubby little secrets.
Hey, well, 1 out of 2 is good enough for me, you know?
Yeah.
Question number 1, it's a pub quiz. What is a poppadom frisbee?
Wow. Okay, so poppadom frisbee is probably one of the best sort of parlour games you can play with your friends or family or enemies. All you need is a set of poppadoms and a sort of large space, ideally quite like a long corridor, and it's just who can fling that poppadom the furthest as a frisbee. It's good fun, but terrible if you care about food waste. But I don't.
Hooray!
No, you got to eat the poppadoms afterwards. Although in Edinburgh, oh god, we did that at Edinburgh Fringe this year as part of our thing called Not Another Quiz Night, which is like a big.
It's a quiz night.
Yeah, it's a quiz night, but it's also like it's meant to be a comedy show, but it sort of descends into madness.
It was meant to be a bloody comedy show.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah.
It's late night anarchy is what it's sort of billed as.
I prefer late night democracy. Actually,
late night democracy.
I pitched that initially to this station, and they said no.
It never goes, does it? No. It never goes. We were playing for poppadom frisbee, and there were those sort of like lads in their 20s who you're witnessing them sort of coming up on cocaine for the first time in their life. There was that vibe, and they were sort of like we were playing poppadom frisbee, and they were sort of like munching the poppadoms off the floor, literally licking the poppadom fragments off the floor.
Nice.
And we were like, "What? I think you should stop doing that." They were sort of like ruining it for everyone by just sort of like screaming and wailing and eating poppadom off the floor, and then sort of like quite like in the same voice as sort of like a year 9 boy who's been scorned. They were like, "But we're literally allowed. Are you allowed to go crazy at this show? We were told we were allowed to go crazy. That's what the whole point is." Like, yeah, but you're just being disgusting. Get out.
So the screaming and wailing wasn't the problem. It was them sort of pretending to be robotic.
It was everything. There was a really sad. I did feel like a sort of like classroom teacher at one point. There was a bit in the show where Cher comes out and she I don't know why it's Cher actually, but she asks
the actual Cher.
My mate in a wig.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know.
Oh no.
She looks sort of more like Brian May, to be honest, but she comes out and sort of asks she asked one person on each team to like turn into a blushing bride using loo roll, and it was a really sad moment where like this sort of guy in his sort of late 30s who's like, "I've come to have a lovely evening out." He sort of just came over and said, "Those boys have stolen our loo roll and they're ruining it for us." I was like, what is this? What is this?
That's what you've created. That's your career.
No, God. Oh God. Hearing those words is tough. That's your career.
That's your career.
But that's what poppadom frisbee is.
Can I have your phone, please?
Yeah, you can do. Yes.
Yeah.
You
have to unlock it unless you want to tell me the unlock code.
I won't be doing that.
Can I have a guess?
You can have a guess.
How many numbers?
4 numbers.
4 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Done. So
easy.
This guy's a genius. Get him into MI5. Now, with my phone, first fun fact.
Oh, okay. It's the first time someone's given me a fact before they've handed it over. This is a briefing. I like this.
I go through a lot of screen protectors. I don't know why, but I find I'm in this position now that enough cracks happen along the way that when I slide up, you'll feel this when you do this yourself. When I slide up, there's so many cracks that the screen protector is sort of starting to fragment in little bits of glass. And I sometimes get little sort of like glassy splinters. It's dangerous. So good luck.
So all the content you make is actually like you're taking a real risk.
I'm taking a risk.
You're taking your life into your own hands.
I'm taking a risk. But that's the price I'm willing to pay.
Wow.
To make quite shoddy, loosely historical sketches for Instagram.
Look, if your thumb was intact, we wouldn't have the Bar Black Sheep sketch. That is quite painful. Actually, yeah. So
the sketch or the phone? Sorry,
I'm not going to answer that question. I don't have to. Jake Bhardwaj's home screen. This is your home screen.
Yeah.
Now these apps, 850 unread emails. First of all,
yes.
How do we feel about that?
I feel pretty out of control right now.
Do you?
Yeah. Is it really 850?
It's 850. Yeah.
That's not great, is it?
Do you want me to read a couple of them?
No.
Okay. Fine.
I've really, really tried to keep on top of the email thing and sort of obviously I've not succeeded.
No, you've really tried.
I think what that's done there is combine a few different inboxes. I think my main inbox, I'm up to date.
Okay.
How many unread are you sort of like generally hanging out on?
Ooh, Hugh, what is that? It varies.
Why are you asking Hugh? It's your inbox.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I thought you meant generally on the show.
Do you and producer Hugh have a shared email address?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
We just...
My phone's behind you if you want to grab that.
I'd love to. Oh, what a horrible phone you have.
What the hell? What on earth? Just because it's an Android?
I can't. It's my initial instinct is, wow, what a horrible thing this is.
The man who's got broken glass at the bottom of his screen thinks
True,
my phone
very
is
true.
horrible. Have a look at the back of that phone, Jake, actually.
Oh, gosh. Wow, that
is-
is really cracked, yeah.
I don't even have a screen protector on it. I don't have a case on it. That's unhinged. If you rub the back of my phone, you get a bit of a spike.
Ah, gosh, yes, you do.
There you go.
I don't know how to look at your anything on there.
It's embarrassing. I'm a professional. Hand it over.
Go on. Wow, you are really up to date.
There's 2 email
Look at
inboxes
that, 2
there.
email and
0
inboxes,
unread.
which arises immediate suspicion. I love the idea of you and Hugh having a shared email together. We can do all lovely things together. We can have a joint Pornhub account. It'd be lovely.
We do. Yeah, it collates all your preferences, which is nice. But it's tricky because we have different preferences.
Very different preferences.
I'm looking for him. He's looking for me. It's tough. Neither of us are on there. We don't have creator accounts, you know.
Hugh exclusively loves British babes, is the thing. Hugh loves that sort of porn where it's just British babes being really, really sort of just really sort of British porn. British porn is just so like it's rough, isn't it? It's almost like the fetish is like how how disgusting can they be? Yeah.
I think you were both amused and disgusted at your own improvisation then.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, how much do I want to reveal that I know about British porn
Yeah.
in this improv?
Yeah, yeah.
Do I want to be like, oh, they're all wearing Santa Claus outfits and pretend that I don't know so people think I don't watch it?
But the British porn, it's always like rough British chav. Like, oh my God, why is that a thing? Like, that shouldn't be a thing. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The class war exists on Pornhub.
Yeah.
Do you want to know my favourite thing about Pornhub?
If you squint, the FUBAR radio logo is not dissimilar.
Yeah. If everyone, when you're watching this, could squint, that'd be great.
It does have the similar sort of like colour scheme as well.
And we have a bang bus.
That's what I got here today! All aboard!
All aboard the bang bus!
No, obviously Bonnie Blue's Bang Bus isn't for Pornhub content, it's for her OnlyFans.
Yeah. So it doesn't really work.
Yeah.
If you're going to analyse the joke afterwards, which we will be doing after every riff.
Yes, of course.
You as a pub quiz host must hate phones.
Yes, I do. I think I have a few pet peeves when it comes to pubs.
Uh-huh. Let me hear them.
Thank God you said let me hear them, otherwise I would have really hit a brick wall there.
I've got a really good interview.
I've got a few pet peeves when it comes to pubs. Well, I don't want to hear them.
I want to talk about porn.
I don't like. I think phones phones kill conversation. I think that phones, well, which is a nightmare for this podcast.
Sorry?
Obviously, in the pub quiz setting, they lead to cheating.
Cheating, not good.
But
Pornhub leads to a lot of cheating too, I think.
Outside of phones in pubs, sofas in pubs. Fuck off.
Wow.
Sofas in pubs I think should not be allowed. I think the moment you sit. Also, I'm going to go as far as to say I think lovely to have a lovely cozy fire in a pub, but there should be no seating close to it. I am
standing room only next to the
I
fire.
want everything in a pub should be to facilitate a good time and good healthy vibrant conversation. And I think that as soon as you sit into a sofa with a pint, you're sinking in. The worst thing that can happen after that, you look over, there's a hot fire. I'm just getting hotter and more chilled out and more relaxed. I'm sinking into it and I'm just I'm not talking. I think there should be stiff backed chairs.
Okay.
And it should be cold. It should be quite cold, yes.
That's one of the worst takes on pubs I've ever heard.
Really?
Yeah. I think it should be uncomfortable. You should have.
I really do think so. Yeah, I think you should sit up straight.
Get people in, get people out.
No, get people in, and then they stay there and have really exciting, interesting conversation because they're not slumped in a sofa.
Right.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know how to respond to this. I think people. I sort of agree with you. I think is the reason I'm struggling because I don't want to agree with you because I love sofas.
Yeah, we all love sofas.
But if we were having a conversation on the sofa right now.
It would be bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't care.
It would be bad. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't give a shit.
It's like when you answer the phone and you can tell people can tell you're horizontal.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about voices. As soon as you're horizontal, it's like, all right, you're still in bed, are you?
If you have a work Zoom call, I mean, you obviously don't have a real job, but if you have a work
The
Zoom
pub quiz
call...
host just told me that. that's tough stuff. I don't have a real job. I'm in charge of the levels. I can do that. Don't have a real job. My producer just shouted at me, telling me not to turn the levels down. Don't have a real job. I look at people's phones. How dangerous that was. Broken glass on yours.
It's true, you do have a real job.
Admittedly, there's loads of questions that I was meant to ask that I haven't asked. Sure. I haven't done any of the work.
All I was going to say was, if you're trying to have a proper work meeting on Zoom, and then the person is sort of like lying back on their sofa, you think, what's the point in any of this?
You've got a Royal Mail app. That's crazy.
Yes.
So have you curated this homepage, or is this just what you play it as the cards lie? You know.
I think what I do is I play it as the cards are dealt, because that's the phrase. But it's just
play it as the cards lies.
No. I'll play the cards how they're dealt. That's the phrase.
That's not how I do it.
Yeah. Hugh, is play how the cards lie a phrase at all?
I've never had someone ask the producer a question to fact check me.
Yeah.
Hughes actually just said in my ear that I was absolutely right and it was the right one.
God.
He's shaking his head. He didn't. I was wrong. Obviously, I was wrong. Play the cards as they lie. I didn't even notice I'd done that wrong until you said it.
The home screen is just
Sorry to interrupt, but you let sleeping dogs as they're dealt.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
And you play the cards as they lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we are.
Yeah.
So this is just how the cards.
How it comes.
How the speaking.
You can swipe across, and then I think it selects a few of them to redistribute them into little categories.
Yeah.
But I have not chosen those categories.
UberEats, Facebook, JP Morgan, and Maps.
Yes.
I think that's JP Morgan, JPM.
Yeah, apparently I am Patrick Bateman.
Exactly.
I need to eat and I need to make money.
There's also a thing of how to dismember a body on here.
Yes, yeah. Is that next to Aryan Singles?
It is, yeah.
I can't get any matches on that thing. I don't know why.
I know why. I know why.
You do well on that, though, don't you?
I do really well on that. It's because you're a pub quiz host. In case you were wondering.
When you started with the P, I was like, where's this going?
I'm going to have a look at your screen time, actually.
Okay, great.
So, your screen time, I think we might be able to put this up on the screen. A screen on a screen. Screen time on a screen.
You know what is something I've also noticed already about my relationship with my phone?
Oh, yeah?
Is I do feel funny when I'm not near it.
Oh, how is it me thumbing it and stuff?
It doesn't feel good.
No.
I feel uncomfortable. I don't remember the last time that I left. This is awful to admit, horrific to admit. I'm not proud of this at all. I don't remember the last time I left the house without my phone in my pocket.
I don't know if that's awful to admit.
I was having a pint with a friend the other day, and we were chatting.
No sofas in this story.
No sofas in this story.
Oh.
I want a hardback chair and a good chat, please. And just midway through our evening, it's about 9 o'clock. I could anticipate us being out until maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock. Mm-hmm. His phone dies. And I said, oh, he's going to show me something. He was like, oh, look at this thing. Oh, phone's died. I said, what are you going to do? He said, well, I'll just carry on with my evening. I said, what are you talking about? How are you not panicking? He said, well, what's there to panic about? And I couldn't really answer, because what is there to panic about? But I just would feel like I'm somehow adrift, and I'm just going to be lost, and I'm going to be... The panic stations really start to kick in.
Yeah, and you're currently on 16% battery.
I've got a charger in my bag. I'm not feeling too bad about that. Huh?
Portable?
Well, it's in my bag, so...
Oh, yeah, all chargers are portable.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
I do know what you mean. I was being facetious, and I'm sorry about that. It is a...
Hey, don't apologise for facetiousry.
Facetiousness.
I knew it was facetiousness. Your screen time, 5 hours and 26 minutes on average per day last week. 24 and a half hours on social media. And actually...
That's fucking awful. A whole day.
I don't think it's as awful as the fact that at the top of this, it says Jake's iPhone brackets 2. Where's your first one? What are you trying to hide from us?
I'm sorry. It's not like this isn't my burner phone. I think this is just...
Imagine this was your burner phone. You spent 24 hours on social media.
On my burner phone. Yeah. I just have another phone just to go on TikTok. Why does it say that? That does look very suspicious. I promise you, this is my only phone.
Have you had an iPhone before?
It might, if I was that self-conscious about what my Jake's iPhone 1 had, that for this podcast I bought a new phone, spent weeks and weeks and weeks on it, just so that I could say, look, I'm a normal guy. Fuck, what have I done? I've got brackets 2 in there. The one thing I didn't want to happen.
Well, we did ask you a couple of months ago to come on the show. So
hey, you know when you asked me, my screen time was about 8-9 hours.
So have you been like prepping for this?
I've been trying to bring it down with this in mind.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So this is not actually indicative of what Jake is like?
I think I was going through a bit of a rough patch with my screen time at that point. I think 5 hours is probably about right. What's been helping recently is that I've got one of those brick things.
A brick?
Yes.
Just a physical brick?
I thought you. Yes. It's not that.
A house brick.
It's a little square, plastic square, and you physically have to touch it to brick your phone. And what bricking your phone means is, look at these culprits: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
Look at them.
For me, they will get blocked. I can't go on them.
Right.
I could only then unblock them when I touch this physical piece of plastic. So if I leave this physical piece of plastic in my house when I go out, then suddenly the whole day I literally can't go on it.
Wow.
And it's quite liberating.
Do you think, and this is a leading question, they'd be a good sponsor for our show?
Well, look, this is a leading answer. I think that Brick would be a brilliant sponsor for this show.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think that if you ever wanted a solution to be able to enjoy the amazing benefits of the technology that your phone offers, whilst also being able to enjoy the real world and sort of go analog at times that suit you, Brick is the perfect solution for all those needs. Brick.
Amazing. And you could build houses out of it.
Yes, please don't try and build a house out of it. Structurally, it would be a nightmare.
Yeah, and you wouldn't be able to access your phone in the house. Terrible. Thanks, Jake. I always do that. I start so confidently and then
you did. Well, nothing went wrong though. You just said thanks, Jake, and then said fuck. Everything went right.
I think it's muscle memory. I just have to have made a mistake. Thanks, Jake. We have to go.
No problem.
So sorry. We have to go to a break now. Stay tuned. However, after this, I'll be finding out if Jake's Christmas wishes really did come true. Oh, that's not the right sound effect. Welcome back. You're listening to Privacy Settings on FUBAR Radio with me, Will Sebag-Montefiore. People say that Alexas are always listening, and they are, specifically to this podcast. Jake, we have a lot of smart listeners. Do you have a smart speaker?
I don't. I avoid it. I feel like it's listening to me. But then again, so is everything, isn't it?
Not me. I'm not listening to you.
That's not what I thought was going to happen when I came on Privacy Settings. Why you said privacy, I have no idea. But we'll get...
Neither do I.
Neither. Is it privacy or privacy?
It's a little bit from column A, a little bit from column B.
Okay. Is it either or either? Oh,
it's both. I think it's both.
You sure?
It doesn't matter what you really say.
Sometimes you strike me as a sort of guy to say the word issue.
And do you take issue with that?
I think I might do, yeah, somewhat.
I'm going to look at your photos on your phone now.
Ah! Okay.
Oh, the Churchill dog's back immediately. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, look at this.
We're recording this in the new year.
Yeah.
But there's a Christmas wish list here.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yes.
Do you want to read out... I mean, it looks like, unless your handwriting is this now, it looks like the Christmas wishes of a child.
Honestly, this is the best my handwriting ever was. It's much worse than that now. But yeah, it was me. This is. I was at home for Christmas, and my mum found this in a box somewhere from Christmas 2000.
This is Christmas 2000.
The pulp B-side, and this is. So it's a little thing I must have made at school, and I just took a photo of it because I thought it was a little bit mental.
Do you want to read it out?
Yeah, I mean, it says Christmas wishes, things I'd like. You've got the list of 3 here.
Mm-hmm.
For Christmas, I would like to know who I am and what God is. That's me, age 7, having a laugh for Christmas.
That's good stuff.
I would like to. I think I went to a Catholic primary school, not because I'm Catholic, but to fill a quota. And I think there is even that being said, like even though I wasn't Catholic, I sort of remember really feeling that Catholic guilt.
Yeah.
Because we, for all intents and purposes, were spending every day in a Catholic education, doing mass every week. Did you do confession? Yeah, we were sort of doing confession. Yeah. I mean, I remember in the mass as well, because I wasn't technically Catholic. Everyone would go and get the little biscuit, and then I'd have to you have to sort of, when you're going down the aisle, put your hands over your chest and bow your head in shame.
You have to do the middle of the Macarena.
You do, yeah, but to sort of less fun music.
Yeah.
So I think I was quite
Through him, with him, in him, in the unity of the Holy Spirit. That's good stuff, that.
Really good stuff. Hey, Macarena. I think I was a bit of a sort of child theologian. I was quite spiritual as a child.
For Christmas, I'd like to know who I am and what God is.
Yeah, and do you know what? I still fucking do.
Yeah.
I still fucking do.
Yeah.
It's the only one on that list which I still like. So obviously concerned with quite like big issues as a child, which is why the second one was I'd also like a micro strike.
Look, you've got to hedge your bets.
Because at the same time, I am still a kid.
Yeah.
Yes, you can be sort of concerned with knowing the nature of existence and consciousness in the universe, but it'd be quite fun to have a good toy to play with at Christmas. Similarly, number 3, I'd like a Scotter to ride. I imagine that is Scooter.
Yeah.
But
maybe
Scott, if you're listening, great ride. And then the second half of the page is things I'd like for other people. Only 2 on the list.
Now, were you told to write things for other people?
I must have been.
Yeah.
I must have, because I don't imagine doing that.
I would like everyone else to know who they are and what God is.
I think everyone should have a crack at it, shouldn't they?
Yeah, to be fair.
So, number 1 on this one, I would like for the whole world to have the same amount of money.
Very communist. An anarchist pub quiz and a communist Christmas wish.
We talked about being, being a performative male. This is not a performance. This is me at my... I'm just a really fucking good guy at my core.
I'd actually just like everybody to have the same amount of money.
What a bloody kid. What an incredible kid.
Yeah.
Couldn't spell money to save his life, but Monet. And then number 2, I think everyone wants this. I would like for my granny's clavicle bone to be pushed back into her body. But I guess that one doesn't need any explanation.
No, we've all written that down.
Yeah, I mean... It'd be weird if you didn't want your granny's clavicle bone to be pushed back into her body.
It'd be weird.
I would question you and your morality if you didn't want that.
That's weird.
Yeah.
What part of her body did you want it pushed back in?
You can leave my granny's body out of this, thank you.
I think you brought it up, actually,
I think I'm trying to remember what this is. I think she had gone to a chiropractor and something bad had happened, and the way I had understood it is that her collarbone had popped out. I think I must have learned it's called clavicle, so I was, riding high on that.
It's amazing that you knew how to spell clavicle, but you struggled with money. Money and scooter, don't know.
Clavicle, nailed it.
Easy.
Photosynthesis, perfectly done.
Yeah, that's the 4th wish. I would like to photosynthesize. I'd like to be able to eat with the power of the sun.
I think that something happened, and from what I understood, it needed to get popped back in.
Right, another picture. Now this is you hugging Joe Marler.
Is it?
As far as I'm aware.
Or is it Joe Marler hugging me?
That is such a good question.
I don't know. Oh, I know that I would not say this is Joe Marler nestling into me, because clearly I'm nestling into him. But you can't be hugging someone with such a size difference and not nestle.
No, that'd be rude.
But I would say, I think his arms are on the outside. I think he's hugging me. I think.
Is he just a little bit taller than you, though? Is that just not?
No, we're about the same height.
Well, the arm.
I'm just sort of bending into it.
Setup of a hug. Do you go diagonal, crisscross, or are you going straight in?
For a long time in my mid-20s, I was going diagonal.
Yeah, because I don't want to be gay. Not gay if you're like this, is it?
And then as I became more comfortable with my masculinity, I would just hug sort of standard way or sort of underneath crotch.
Like crotch to head.
There's not enough vertical hugs, are there?
Do you know, I've always said that. We're playing with the wrong plane of existence here.
Yes, this is us hugging. I guess this was at the end of one of the episodes of the. We started doing he has started doing a podcast. I'm sort of just riding on the coattails of his success.
You started doing it though.
Well, yes, yeah. I mean, we started the podcast at the same time, but it's very much his podcast. I sort of sit in the corner, just trying to keep him on track because, which I don't think I've sort of demonstrated as a skill today.
No.
But generally speaking, I've sort of on that podcast, I'm sort of there keeping him on track while he interviews some amazing names.
Great. Is he as bad at interviewing as he was at being a faithful?
He was very good at being faithful. I think.
Did he win?
Oh well, you're sort of giving very results-based analysis there. I think
Oh, sorry, I'll get rid of all the data, shall I?
Well, there's qualitative data as well. In the way that he
Yeah.
was able to sort of spot who the traitor was. It wasn't. I mean, it was Nick Mohammed, I think, that let him down.
Yeah, but you never trust Nick Mohammed. Have you not watched Ted Lasso?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. You have to judge Nick Mohammed by his character in Ted Lasso.
Exactly. Thank you.
You really do. There's a reason why he's good at playing that character.
Yeah.
So this is the podcast we do. This must have been after an episode. We had a hug. I never thought with my frame that I would be, and just sort of general demeanour, that I would be pals with a rugby player. But I'm pals with a rugby player.
That beyond like personality and shared interests, it was your frame and.
Well, one leads to another.
Okay. Do you think so?
Yes, I think you and I have a similar frame, hence why we're into certain things.
Okay. So you're like a phrenologist, but of the whole body?
Sure.
So you think the similar body types?
Yes, I think they have similar interests.
Wow, okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
Did you learn this on the Aryan dating app? Seems sketchy. Was this the best hug you've ever had?
Really, really good question. No, but up there, I think.
Do you hear that, Joe? Not the best hug.
No, not the best hug.
No.
I don't think. Yeah. I can't remember the best hug I've ever had. Do you?
I know the best hug I'm going to have in my future.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing.
I think we should try and
hug.
hug.
That thing. I'm not doing that.
We're not going to hug.
We'll hug at the end, but not in the way.
Why don't we hug now?
We could hug now. Yeah.
Let's
okay.
see. You stay there. I'll come to you, and we'll see if.
Okay.
We'll see if this can be like We'll see. You are taller than me.
I'm diagonal.
Did you go diagonal?
I've gone diagonal.
You smell really nice, actually.
Do you know what? Will, that was a better hug than Joe's.
Well, that's just because we're similar body types.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Shared
rugby player.
interests.
I don't even watch rugby.
Yeah, neither. It was just quite. I'm sort of like trying to. I didn't realise that until doing the sort of podcast with him that he has a reputation of being a bit of a nutcase, or had a reputation of being a bit of a nut. You can say nutcase, can't you? Fine, mentalist on the. Sorry, fine, fruitcake. He was. He on the rugby pitch. He was sort of like known for being quite wild, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of grabbing people's balls, getting in fights, and that sort of stuff.
There you go.
There's some crazy rugby stories they've got.
Hey, why don't you come on and tell me them, Joe? You were rubbish on the traitors. You messed it up, didn't you? Everyone thinks it was Nick Mohammed's fault. It was all Joe's fault.
I think it was David's fault.
Yeah.
It was David's fault. He's still trying to work out who the fucking traitor is. He's got no idea what's going on.
Well, no,
thinks it's Linda from Series 3.
Have you watched his series Empire?
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing.
Everything he does is brilliant, apart from...
But it's hard to trust him about the Empire now, isn't it? He says all this stuff that's absolutely spot on, and you're like...
Are you sure, mate? Do you know what you're talking about?
You thought Stephen was one.
Yeah.
So, were the British that Just as I was saying that, remembered the episode all about Barbados, and
I thought you were going to say you remembered how bad the British were.
Yeah. That's tough stuff. David, come on the show. Sorry about everything. Let's look at another photo, shall we? This is a
What is this?
This is a screenshot of the Dog and Bell on Instagram. Their
yes.
story, and it's a picture of Pickle Festival. Did you go to the Pickle Festival?
I did. This is me. This must have been me saying we need to go to Pickle Festival. It's kicking off at Pickle Festival.
Oh yeah.
I think I sent this to a friend, being like, "Look at this! Look how busy Pickle Festival is. We need to get down to Pickle Festival."
Where is Pickle Festival?
At the Dog and Bell in Deptford.
In Deptford.
Once a year. It is a wonderful occasion. It's one of the most beautiful pubs in London.
Oh.
I'd love to take you there one day.
Any sofas?
No, of course not.
Wow.
Definitely no. Booths, fine, but not sofas.
Snugs?
What? I don't really know. Do you know what? I don't really know what a snug is.
Sort of a booth, if I'm honest.
You go. There's certain people who talk about their family homes having things like snugs and dens.
Mm-hmm.
What are they?
Oh, there's a snug and a den.
Yeah. What are they?
Pop to the
Should
snug?
we pop to the snug? And what's the den?
Oh, it's next to the smoking room.
Fine, sure. I'm finding it hard to understand what these rooms are by you explaining them just as in reference to other rooms.
Ah, I see. Well, the den...
It's like you're explaining them via sort of the Cluedo board.
The den's the more casual snug. Snug's a formal den.
Okay, sure.
Smoking room's a drawing room with no papers and pens.
Yeah.
But cigars.
And the billiard room, well, that's the billiard room.
Yeah, it's a billiard. He's our groundskeeper. I went to a posh house once where the groundskeeper was called Grubby. That wasn't his name. They just
No.
called him Grubby. That's tough stuff, isn't it?
How did they get? How did Grub? I mean, I'm calling him Grubby now. How did he?
I don't know his real name.
Tell you what, it's a name that sticks.
Yeah,
How did he? How did he sort of like okay that
Uh,
and continue working there?
I think the truth is, he's a bit grubby.
Wow,
Yeah.
he's a bit. Well, I guess you get called what you are, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's why you keep calling Hugh fuckface.
Yeah. Why I call you lovely Adonis. I don't know. I don't know why we're throwing you under the bus, Hugh.
I love Hugh.
Do you?
Yeah.
The Pickle Festival.
Pickle Fest.
Did you go? You went?
I swung by in the end. When it's on, you've got to go.
You got to go. I didn't even know it was on.
They've
If I'd
got
known, I
two
would have
big
been there.
festivals a year, the Dog and Bell, which you should go to if you can. Pickle Fest.
And the Cucumber Fest.
No, Sausage and Cider Fest.
Oh, that's a real...
You have to be careful how you pronounce it. Yeah, Sausage and Cider, Sausage and Cider Festival.
Yeah, because if you said, do you want to come, it's a real sausage festival.
Yeah,
You'd be like,
yeah,
"Oh," but if it's a real sausage and cider festival, you'd be like,
Wow, I'll check that out.
yes, I'm in.
First time I ever had a duck sausage was at that festival.
Someone threw a sausage at you.
That's
good stuff,
Yes,
innit?
that's good stuff.
That's good stuff.
Duck sausage.
Little tap in.
Yeah, so brilliant pub. I would recommend it to anyone if they're ever in South East London. I used to run quizzes there a lot as well. I have a real affinity to it. I like it a lot.
So they're good tasting pickles, not great tasting pub quiz hosts.
Very snide from you.
Very mean. Don't know. It's not
very
my persona,
snide.
is it?
And they do a real. I mean, obviously, this is sort of just what every pub would say, but they do a very good Guinness. And I'm sort of a convert to that idea. I sort of thought to myself, what is this thing of like, oh, that place does a good Guinness? You don't say, oh, that place does a really good Grolsch. Or like,
I do personally, but yeah, most people
you
look
should
at
try
me
the
weird.
Pepsi Max at that place. My
Yeah.
God, it's good.
God, they've got the syrup notched up.
Yeah,
against
well,
the
maybe they're.
carbonation.
To be fair, saying that you do get places that do
Yeah.
good.
There are bad examples.
So I'm starting to learn now. No, there genuinely are places with good Guinness, and this is one of them.
Well, our guest Sean Burke would disagree with you. He thinks it's all the same.
Yeah.
And listen, he is wrong.
Yes. Well,
Just because he's Irish doesn't mean he's correct.
I think that some of these things, how the sort of lore around Guinness has been hyped up. I think that the split the G thing is a genius thing that must have come from Guinness HQ.
Yeah.
And it's just like, let's just sort of like litter that around, spread that around. I think that that sort of like foam test where you I think this is really controversial now.
We're getting pointy.
Yeah.
If you're just listening to this, have a look at the video.
For the audio listener, I've pointed.
You pointed really emphatically.
I think that the two-stage pour
Yeah.
has got to be bullshit. Because
it's gotta
if
be.
it's going to settle, it's going to settle. It's going to settle, like, you know, if I'm wrong about this is the reason why, then I'm happy to be corrected. But if the reason is we need a two-stage so that it can get 3/4 of the way, settle, and then do the rest, and then settle, it's going to settle if you pour the whole pint anyway.
It's not a double-decker pint.
If there is a different reason, tell me and I'll shut up and fuck off.
Yeah, if you're from Guinness, tell Jake to shut up and fuck off. In the comments, shut up and fuck off, or be like, double-decker pour. Those are the two comments you can leave.
I love the way you said that.
Double-decker pour.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, that's what I call my servants' quarters in my house. Jake, thanks so much for letting me go through your Photos app. I can only hope that one day I'll find myself in those photos.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd hope that too.
But now it's time for a break, after which I'm going to be gaining a deep and profound understanding of Jake's inner psyche via his Notes app. Stay tuned. Welcome. Ow.
What happened?
I got.
What a horrible welcome back.
Yeah, I did it like.
What a really dangerous welcome back.
I did a big gesture. and
Who's
I hit-
welcoming us back? Mr. Bump? What's going on there, mister?
Welcome back to privacy settings.
Oh, he's in
privacy
pain.
or privacy?
I don't know what's happening.
Welcome back to privacy settings.
You know
a
what I would
podcast-
do in that
Oh, yeah?
situation? Welcome back to the show.
It's a problem is the sentence doesn't make sense now. Welcome back to the show. A show with an average length of 490 vines. Jake, did you ever use Vine?
That's very funny.
Yeah, that's all on
really
you,
good
that
stuff.
one.
Well, I was too late to get into Vine, but I often sit and reminisce about what life could have been.
What could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you miss the days of extremely short video content as opposed to slightly longer short video content?
Those 7 seconds. That's what it was, right? 7 seconds.
6 seconds.
Yeah, 6 seconds.
6, 7.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, I've never contemplated suicide before until then. That's the first.
I felt like I was like doing a podcast with Keir Starmer for a second there.
Oh, well, you could be. Jake, thank
you want to do the 6-7?
Oh, sorry, miss. I'm a normal bloke. I like footy.
Suggesting to do the ice bucket challenge.
Shall we? Yeah.
I got nominated by Rachel Reeves, and I'm going to do this. Gosh, it's going to be chilly.
They're doing a thing called the Harlem Shake. Anyone want to do that? Oh, dear.
Another reference. I'm going to look at your notes now. The first, do you use notes a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, a lot.
Friends, can you unlock your phone again?
Well, yeah, I mean, for to-do lists, what are the main categories I use are, so to-do lists, I have one to-do list that is just sort of like a never-ending macro big to-do list.
Oh.
The big stuff.
We have to look at that.
That's just very, very long.
Yeah?
And then there's like an everyday to-do list. And then there is, which is like very boring, just sort of sketch ideas and comedy stuff.
Where do you get your ideas?
Yeah, well, it's that's all very boring and shit.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. I've scrolled all the way back to 2014 and 15, and one of the notes just says E-7 D little finger off.
I think that must have been me. When was that?
2015, that one. I've scrolled back to 2014. Are there any of them that you are comfortable opening? Just check them before I click on them. I like to see what the first note is. Do you know what I mean? 2014.
Left side of the spoon. That sounds like when I was into heroin.
I didn't understand the sound you just made. Heroin.
Heroin.
Into heroin.
God, oh my God. E-D little finger off. I think that's 2015. I think I'd written a song. Oh my God.
What's the song?
I don't want to talk about it. I think it was like, this is like, so 2015. How old am I then? Oh my gosh, I'm how old am I in 2007?
Why are you asking us? Our producer's like, I can't look that up.
22?
When were you born?
1993. So yeah. I think I've just written an earnest song.
Do you want to sing just two lines?
Absolutely not.
Just
I'm
two lines.
not even close to it.
I'll sing one line.
Not even close to it.
Come on,
Will.
don't be frigid.
No way.
Come on.
No way. This is the most frigid I've ever felt in my life.
Just one line.
No way. I'm vetoing it.
Worst show of all time. You meant to do this.
That's my one veto because that feels horrific.
God, that is tough. A sincere.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think I've done it since.
Should we try and do a sincere bit of the podcast?
This hasn't it all been? Hasn't it all been?
Nope.
It's a lot of ideas. I mean, here's a Indian takeaway order actually. Naga chicken $10.95, lamb madras £9.95, steamed rice £2.95, 2 naan. I think why I've written the price. Why have I written the prices there?
It is weird that you've written the price.
I know why I've written the prices there.
There we go.
This was because I ordered an Indian takeaway from this place.
Yeah, an Indian.
Yes, it was. And it took 2 hours to arrive.
Oh, that's too long.
And when I drank the Diet Coke that I had ordered with it,
yeah, which you didn't write down,
it tasted funny.
Uh-oh. Funny, haha. Funny, sincere.
Funny, funny.
This is not very nice.
This is very funny. and I spat it out. It tasted really, really bad. And I looked at the sell-by date, and this Coca-Cola. And,
do you want me to guess how old it was? Because you don't know.
And this soft drink, so as not to mention them too much. And
we're allowed to mention them, aren't we? The producer's never shrugged before.
And this soft drink was a year and a half out of date.
Ooh.
And I wasn't very happy about that.
They've got quite long shelf lives as well, then.
Yeah. And I complained, and they said we'll give you another order to the value, I think, of about £25 or whatever it was. So I was furiously trying to hit that exact amount of money. So that's probably why I put the things down.
Yeah.
But on reflection, I should have got more compensation. Really.
Do you think so?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
What can an out of date Coke do?
Well, it's clearly done some damage. I mean, when was this?
I have no idea.
Around the time you started making comedy?
Hey, nicely done.
Yeah, feels mean again. I don't know why I've got mean.
No, I deserve it. I
think so as well. Yeah.
So yes, this was an Indian order, just basically spicy meats, Naga chicken, lamb madras.
Yeah, the Naga chili, but jalapeno, the spiciest chili ever.
I would say this isn't representative of what I'd really love to order from an Indian restaurant, because this is more of a sort of Bangladeshi style Indian restaurant, which is the predominant type of Indian restaurant in the UK. Mm-hmm. They're mainly run by Bangladeshi people. That is great. However, a sort of like traditional Punjabi Indian restaurant would not have something like a Naga chicken because the Naga chili is just not something used.
No. What would be your classic order from a Punjabi
I would
place?
love to get like a sizzling tandoori mixed grill.
Oh yeah,
That's what I would love.
Very nice.
Loads of just really going hard on the onions on that as well.
delicious.
Yeah, we should go for a curry after this.
I'd love to.
So something I do spend a lot of time on my phone is UberEats and Deliveroo.
What a segue! What a professional!
Thank you so much.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that is a big part of my phone time.
Yeah.
In fact, we could look. Should we look at it?
Yeah, give me it.
Do you want to?
If you're comfortable.
Yeah. Of course.
Woke nonsense.
I feel like I owe you something for not reading out the song I wrote as a teenager.
Yeah, you do owe me a lot. Oh my god, past orders. 6th of Jan, 3rd of Jan, 31st December, 28th December, 23rd December, 21st December. Jesus Christ, do you know how to cook?
Yeah, I do. I love cooking.
What have you done?
But you eat 3 meals a day. You eat 3 meals a day. Like that's.
Yeah.
This is one of those 3 meals once every 3 days, 2 days.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it. The 12 days of Christmas. Where were the past 3 places that you ordered from? Go.
Oh gosh, I think I had a Papa John's, probably Morley's fried chicken, and maybe a Chinese.
No, the Chinese was a little bit earlier. This was Honest Burgers.
Okay, sure.
I'm not going to read that one out. That's from Sainsbury's, and it's a sexy thing.
I know what it is. It's I know what it. So that was. I think what you're referring to is the vibrator I was ordering from Sainsbury's.
Yeah, Durex Intense Delight Vibrating Bullet.
Yeah.
I was being generous there. I wasn't going to read that.
It's
out.
not. It wasn't for personal use.
Well,
It was for a prize in a quiz.
was it?
Yeah.
You've lied so efficiently and well there. That's really
No,
good.
it's true. I wouldn't get my vibrators from Uber Eats.
To be fair, it does say deliver to the Hope and Anchor.
Yeah, there you go.
So either you were sitting back in a sofa having a real good time, or you were like, "This is a pub quiz." That's so incriminating. What did you last order? A vibrator to a pub. Yeah.
Do you think that's a lot of takeaways then?
I think it's an unbelievable amount of takeaways. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How often are you getting one?
Once every month, once every 2 months.
So what are you eating? You're cooking every meal.
Yeah, mostly.
What are you gonna have for lunch today?
What am I going to have for lunch today? I don't really plan. I sort of just freestyle it, you know?
Yeah, but you're out and about.
I'm out and about. I live 15 minutes down the road. Don't worry about it. Oh, I'll tell you what. I walked past a really nice.
So when you're out and about, you'll eat something from out and about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some of that.
I deliver myself to the place.
Fine.
I just have a reverse way of doing it.
Yeah,
Do you want to know how much money you've saved on Uber One?
How much?
£647.91
Fucking hell! With Uber One.
with Uber One. Yeah.
Fuck you, Brick. We're getting sponsored by Uber One.
Yeah, that's the tagline for our sponsorship. Fuck Brick. 157 orders. How much money have you spent with Uber One?
I don't know.
£412.13.
Wow, so I've saved more money than I've spent.
Yeah,
That's brilliant.
that's amazing.
That's incredible. So
Welcome
I would have
to
spent.
Uber One.
I would have spent £1,000.
Yeah, but you've spent £412, which means you can spend another 600 now.
Great. Let's go for that curry.
You can order as many vibrators to as many pubs as you want. Before we go, I've jumped back into your pictures because I'm a little creep and I like to look at things.
Yeah.
This is a lovely old picture.
This is me at school.
We're sort of a lower angle. You've got your hand out. You've got a sandwich in one hand. What's the sandwich, mate?
That sandwich is the same sandwich I had every single day at school for my whole school career. It is a sub roll, which would then sometimes I would then go through phases of just having sandwich like bread, and then maybe like a bun.
Yeah.
So the vessel might change, but it would always be ham, cheddar cheese, lettuce, and tomato.
Lovely.
It's a classic sandwich.
Ham and cheese sandwich.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
with lettuce and tomato.
Yeah, but it's not an HCLT, is it?
No, that's true.
No.
So that was every day, and we would always be wrapped in foil. And then the other kids who also had their sandwiches wrapped in foil, we would collect all of the bits of foil and amalgamate the bits of foil into a large foil ball, and then we would play to keep the foil ball in the air. I went to school
That's
in
a good
Victorian
name.
times.
Yeah, it sounds,
Yeah, foil ball.
Famously, when foil was invented, in Victorian times.
It was we play foil ball every lunchtime with the foil from everyone's sandwiches.
Wow. Did you ever collate the foil over a couple of days and get a bigger and bigger ball?
Yes, yeah, we would do that.
Beautiful.
This was also around the time. This is definitely around the time that I was running my business called Jake's Cakes.
Ah.
Do you know what we sold?
Drugs?
No. Close. It was. I had a recipe for a chocolate cake that I was like, okay, I can cook this chocolate cake. It was basically a Victoria sponge with chocolate. And
Yeah, Victorian times.
I would I'd bake it, cut it into 12 slices.
Yeah.
And I would bring it in a roses tin, and I'd sell the slices, each slice for 50p.
Wow.
12 slices, you're looking at £6. £6.
That's such panic in your eyes.
£6 a day.
Yeah.
5 days a week I was bringing this cake in.
Is this the most wealthy you were?
£30 a week. And it got to a point, and my mum was buying all the ingredients, so no overheads. No overheads.
You sort of approach it
And
like,
it got to a point
like
where
Dubai do building places.
Yeah. And she's Asian. Yeah.
Is she a badger as well? Is that correct? Am I saying that correctly?
And I then got to a point where she would actually be sort of 3 to 4 days of the 5. She'd probably she'd bake the cake.
Yeah, I was going to ask.
She was.
When are you doing your own work?
And exactly. So she would baking this cake. I was getting all the profits. And also, additionally, there was one guy who he loved his food.
Yeah.
And
what kind of friends would he have based on your?
He would come up to me and he would say, "Oh, have you got any slices? I'm all out." He's like, "Could you do me the crumbs for 20p?" And I would sell the crumbs for 20p.
It's like the scraps in the fish and chip shop.
Yeah. But I'm the market got too crowded. Thomas Cranshaw's started Cranshaw's Cookies, and then we all got it was too much.
Cranshaw's Cookies.
Yeah. So Jake's Cakes was retired.
That's amazing. You were in like a turf war.
Oh yeah, big time, big time
amazing.
turf war. Yeah.
And it just sort of fizzled out.
Yeah. I decided I might want to at some point in the next 8 years have sex.
Yeah.
And
your mum said the same thing. So I'm fucking making all these cakes. I'd quite like to have some sex. Oh, Jesus, Mum. I've just got really good at foil ball. Stop talking about sex. What did the kids who brought their sandwiches in like lunchbox do? Just kick their lunchbox?
They were told to sit at a different part of the playground. You sit over there, cling film kids.
Was your whole school alliterative then?
Yeah.
It was the cling film kids. It was Cranshaw's Cookies. It was Jake's Cakes.
Yeah, it was a lot. I like the way my cuffs are hanging over the blazer. That's quite cool.
Okay. Jake, what do you think your phone says about you? What have you learnt from this chat?
I think it says that I need to sort my diet out.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of fast food, and you look very well. I don't understand why. How?
I'm skinny fat.
Hey, nice.
I have a FUPA.
Uh-huh.
A fat upper pussy area.
I've never heard that before.
And I'm not happy about it. But it's my weight goes to my FUPA.
That's the radio show that we're on. Look at the FUPA radio. Fat upper pussy area. Is that like a PG gunt?
Yes.
It's a PG gunt.
So that's where I carry it.
PG Gunt sounds like a writer from the 30s, doesn't he?
PG Gunt's got a new novella out.
It really twists modernism on its head. Thank you for coming on the show, man.
Thank you for having me on the show, man.
You're welcome, man.
No worries, man.
It's the first time I've hugged a guest, man.
It was the first podcast I've been on where we've hugged mid-podcast.
For you at home, make sure you follow Jake on Instagram and TikTok at Jake Bhardwaj TV, and make sure to check out the Pub Quiz Pod. It's great. I love it. As always, thank you for listening to Privacy Settings. If you want more from the show, subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on TikTok and Instagram, or do both. All of them is at Privacy Settings FUBAR. Thanks for being here. Listen to you next week. You'll listen to me next week. Ears next week. There'll be an episode next week.
What was that thing about next week?